This week's movies: Chappie, Merchants of Doubt, and the second best exotic Marigold Hotel.
Douglas Ainsley.
Yeah, I'm here.
Mrs. Madge Hardcastle.
Here.
Norman Cousins and Miss Carol Parr.
Both here.
A hotel for retirees expands to a second location in the second best exotic Marigold Hotel.
Like lemmings, they come to the cliff edge. That is the best exotic Marigold Hotel.
In his review, Stephen Holden writes, "In aggressively sunny picker-uppers like the Marigold movies, there's a thin line between adorable and insufferable. Indeed, Dev Patel's performance is an increasingly tiresome display of sentimental slapstick and attempted scene stealing."
And let me say, right here and now.
All right, no, that's enough, that's enough.
By hyping up the pageantry and adding more stars, the filmmakers try to compensate for the new movie's lack of coherence and narrative momentum. But with no real story to tell, only so much can be done.
Of course, I couldn't resist the chance to come out and visit the old crumbling ruins and see how the hotel was doing as well.
99% of the world's glaciers are retreating, most at an unprecedented. Why don't people change their minds when new data comes in about climate? Because it isn't about the data. It's about me being a consistent tribal member and showing to my fellow tribal group members that you can count on me.
Merchants of Doubt is a documentary examining the dubious experts for hire used to create uncertainty when established science conflicts with corporate interests. In his review, A.O. Scott writes, "This informative and infuriating new documentary ought to remind us that the denial of climate change is hardly a joke."
I'm not a scientist, although I do play one on TV occasionally.
However, the film's analogy between climate denial and classic confidence schemes doesn't really hold up. After all, deceit and secrecy are hardly necessary when large portions of the public eagerly accept the message.
None of this is about the science. All of this is a political debate.
The film as a whole expresses the faith that reason and facts can defeat propaganda and falsehoods. Unfortunately, there's plenty of cause for skepticism on that matter.
It's all about preventing you from looking where the action really is, which is in the science.
Chappie, if you want to be in the gang, you have to be cool, like Daddy.
A robot develops the ability to think and feel amidst the backdrop of a dystopian South Africa in Chappie. In her review, Manola Dargis writes, "Director Neil Blomkamp may be genuinely interested in artificial intelligence, but he doesn't engage with it as much as desultorily kick it around. That's a watch." It's as if he felt that he needed an excuse to trot out his robot, though none is ever needed. Again and again, he struggles with the material, a performance, an idea, the tone, or just some blocking. Yet even at his shakiest, he holds your attention with stories about characters banding together to emerge from a hell not of their own making.